Factsverse presents Hybrid Animals You Won't Believe Exist. Number 1. The liger, a male lion and a female tiger. There have always been rumors that wild ligers exist. However, as far as we know, the only ones that exist are in captivity, and they were bred this way. The liger is born when a male lion and a female tiger breed. They grow to be very large, very fast, and are considered to be the biggest cats in the world. The largest known liger is Hercules. He's not considered obese, and he is the largest cat on Earth, weighing 904 pounds. Today, nobody has proven that lions and tigers mate in the wild. Number 2. Tigon, male tiger, female lion. While the liger is a combination of a male lion and a female tiger, a tigon is a combination of a male tiger and a female lion. Like the liger, these animals do not breed this way in the wild. They are bred in captivity. To make things a step further, today ligers and tigons are also being bred to see what type of animal is created between them. Many people disagree with this type of hybrid breeding, however, the animals that come from the breeding are absolutely gorgeous. Number 3. Zonkey, zebra and donkey. The zonkey is a combination of a zebra and a donkey. You wouldn't think so, but the animal's actually quite adorable. You'd never find a zonkey in the wild. It's because a donkey and a zebra would never try to mate on their own. It's humans that made it possible for this adorable little animal to exist. These animals are not stronger or smarter than the zebra or the donkey. It's assumed that this hybrid breeding was done just to see if it could be done. Number 4. Jaglion, a male jaguar and a female lion. It seems as though hybrid breeders really like to breed large cats. This animal is a combination of a male jaguar and a female lion. It's a rare combination, and the breeding results in some amazing-looking animals. The two most popular jaglions are named Jazara and Tsunami. They were born at the Bear Creek Wildlife Sanctuary in Ontario, Canada. Both animals are absolutely breathtaking. Number 5. Geep, a goat and sheep. This is one of the most amazing hybrid animals you won't believe exists. It is also one of the most adorable. Baby sheep are adorable, as are baby goats. Even more adorable is a geep, a combination of the two. Hybrid breeders have tried plenty of times to breed these two animals, however, they're usually not successful. In many cases, the animals are stillborn. The geep in this photo is one of the lucky ones who was born alive and still seems to be thriving. It'd be nice if the hybrid breeders could get it right, because who wouldn't want to see one of these adorable animals at a petting zoo? Number 6. Growler bear, a polar bear and a brown bear. Polar bears live in very cold climates. Brown bears can live in the warm or the cold, as they spend the winter hibernating. When a polar bear and a brown bear mate, the resulting offspring are called growler bears. They're also known as Pizzly bears. Most growler bears are found in zoos because this is the place that they are most commonly born. There have been, however, sightings of these animals in the wild. That means that, occasionally, the polar bear and the brown bear will meet and mate without human intervention. Number 7. Coy wolf, a coyote and a wolf. Coyotes and eastern wolves have been around for 150 to 300,000 years. Unlike many other hybrid animals, these two animals will breed on their own in the wild. Coy wolves share many characteristics of the coyote and the wolf. The average size of a coy wolf is between the size of a wolf and coyote. The coy wolf is very aggressive, too. You might expect that from the offspring of a wolf and a coyote. Number 8. Zebroid, a zebra plus any type of equine. The first person to ever mention the existence of a zebroid was Darwin. Since then, zebras have been breeding with horses in the wild, resulting in zebroids. For a while, hybrid breeders were also breeding the two animals. That stopped, however, when it was discovered that the zebroid are very hard to tame. Also, they are much more aggressive than wild horses, which makes them relatively dangerous. Although hybrid breeders stopped breeding the two animals, it has not stopped the breeding in the wild. Number 9. Savannah cat, a domestic cat plus a serval cat. The Savannah cat is said to be one of the most beautiful cats in the world. They're also extremely unique. Most cats are afraid of water, and the Savannah cat has no fear of it. They actually behave more like dogs than they do cats. These cats love to play fetch, they wag their tails, they're loyal just like dogs. These cats are the result of hybrid breeding, and if you want one, you better be willing to pay because they are extremely expensive. Number 2. Wolfen, a male false killer whale and a female bottlenose dolphin. The false killer whale and the dolphin come from the same family. For them to mate on their own is rare. It's not even known if they would mate on their own in the wild. However, there have been reports that this breed does exist. Hybrid breeders thought it would be a good idea to breed the two on their own. The first was born in Tokyo SeaWorld, but it died at only 200 days old. The only living wolfen today is at Sea Life Park in Hawaii. Number 11. Beefalo, a buffalo and cow. This is a very clever name for this animal. The beef part of the name is for the cow because we get beef from cows. The second half of the animal's name comes from the name buffalo. These animals are also known as catalo. This hybrid animal has been around since 1800. They are much hardier than typical cattle. Also, they do less ecological damage when they're grazing. There have been some unfortunate side effects of this crossbreeding, though. It's believed that there are only 4 wild buffalo herds left in existence that don't carry cow genes. All the rest of the buffalo have some cow genes, even if it's not noticeable. If these herds die off, there will be no true buffalo left on the planet. A very sad thing, and it makes people question the practice of hybrid breeding. Number 12. Hinny, a female donkey and a male horse. A hinny is a combination of a female donkey and a male horse. This hybrid is a combination of both animals. They're a bit smaller than a mule, and they are much less common. The hinny resembles a horse more than it does a mule. The hinny has shorter ears like a horse, and their manes and tails are also more similar to a horse than a mule. Number 13. Narluga, narwhal and beluga. The narluga is a product of breeding between a narwhal and a beluga whale. Unlike many hybrid animals, the narwhal and the beluga whale do breed on their own. This animal is said to be extremely rare. However, over the last few years, the number of sightings in the North Atlantic have grown. As of yet, this animal does not exist in captivity. They're only living in the wild, which is where many marine biologists believe they belong. It's believed that these creatures would not last very long in captivity. Number 14. Cama, camel and a llama. This hybrid animal was only produced in captivity. The very first Cama born was at the Camel Reproduction Center in Dubai in 1998. The breeders needed the help of artificial insemination to create the Cama. The reason they bred these hybrid animals was for their fur and also to use them as pack animals. There were only 5 of these animals ever born, and it's unknown exactly how many are still alive today. Number 15. Dazao, cow and wild yak. This hybrid animal is a cross between a cow and a wild yak. This animal is prized in Tibet and Mongolia. The reason these animals are bred is that they produce more milk than a cow, and you get more meat from the animal than a cow or a yak. They are also much stronger and larger than either a cow or a wild yak. Like the beefalo, it's believed that thanks to these hybrid animals, the genes are contaminated in both cows and wild yaks. It won't be long before there are no true cows or yaks in the area. Number 16. Lepon, a male leopard and a female lion. Yet another example of hybrid breeding in large cats. This time the breeding takes place with a male leopard and a female lion. The end result of the breeding is one of the most beautiful cats on the planet. In the wild, a male leopard and a female lion would never breed on their own. It takes the manipulation of human hybrid breeders to create this animal. The only known lepons today are in captivity. Number 17. Mullard, a mallard and a Muscovy duck. Jungle cats and farm animals are not the only hybrid animals in existence. There are hybrid ducks as well. The mullard is a cross between a mallard and a Muscovy duck. These ducks are often bred for food. Unfortunately, the mullard is unable to produce offspring. Therefore, to keep the species alive, the hybrid breeders need to continually breed the animals to create new ones. Number 18. Zubron, a cow and a European bison. These animals are said to be much stronger and more resistant to disease than typical cattle. Originally, it was believed that they would be an excellent replacement for cattle. These animals breed on their own without any human interference. For some reason, the breeding stopped and the population began to dwindle. Today, there's only a small herd of zebron located in the Białowieski National Park in Poland. As of yet, there are no plans for hybrid breeders to bring back the species. Number 19. Horse plus bird? Okay, there are a lot of photos of hybrid animals online that are real. These animals are either bred on their own or they were a product of hybrid breeders. The animal in this photo seems to be more of a manipulation with Photoshop rather than a manipulation with breeding and genetics. The Hinny and the Zebroid, they're both real hybrid animals that are bred with a horse. However, this animal obviously is not real. It's not even plausible that a horse and a bird could breed with one another. Subscribe for more!